I guess it was like 1984 and I was born, and the doctor came in and said, "Ma'am, where the fuck did all this glitter come from?" No, I'm just kidding. So today I thought I would just turn the camera on, sit back and chat. I don't really even know how to start this video. Kind of want to tell my story. My coming out story. Jeez. I guess it was like 1984 and I was born, and the doctor came in and said, "Ma'am, where the fuck did all this glitter come from?" No, I'm just kidding. So I knew from a very early age that I was different. I mean, different. I grew up very poor in Chula Vista, California. We didn't really have much, and I knew I was different. I didn't like all the same things that the other boys liked. And so it was probably in the 4th grade, I heard my dad talking about me to my mom, and he called me a faggot or whatever. I didn't know what that was, of course. And so once I knew what gay was, I said, "Oh my God, that's what I am." It was kind of an epiphany for me because from a very early age, I was abused growing up. So I hated my family. I hated being at home, and I hated everything that they stood for. I was terrified that I was going to end up like them because they had nothing, they had no ambition, they didn't do anything. And I was scared, terrified that I would end up just like that in that vicious cycle. Well, when I realized what gay was, I knew that I was gay. And I distinctly remember them talking about how much they hated it. They hated gay people, they weren't interested. Which was really weird because my aunt was gay. And so it was just bizarre to me, because how could you hate something that I have no choice? I have no choice in the matter. It's just who I am. But as soon as I knew what gay was, I knew that that's what I was, and I was relieved because I was so far away from anything that they liked that I could never be like them. So I was very happy about that. But it was tough. I went through school, made fun of and bullied because I was pretty much this is exactly the way I've been my whole life. It's not exactly a big fucking secret that I'm gay. But I am who I am. So I just, always went through life. And I always had a weight problem. I probably ate too much because I was ashamed of who I was. I always hid it. It wasn't until, I want to say, 9th grade. 9th grade, I found the theater group in my ghetto high school, because by then I moved to Imperial Beach, California. Those are my dogs barking. Why are you barking? Get over here. Get over here. That was Kokomo barking. This is Coco. I'll hold her for a minute because she just... Hello? Yeah. So, I don't know. I always knew that I was gay. Or was I? Oh, so 9th grade. Okay, so 9th grade I discovered drama. The drama club, anyway. I had been performing since I was 8, but now I performed in a couple shows when I was 8. I now discovered the drama club at school, and I found other people that maybe weren't gay, but they were a little different, and so I just fit in. I was in drama and band. Really? Chanel. Excuse me, I'm busy. Okay. Okay. And I met someone who, she asked me, "Are you gay?" And I said yes. And it was so amazing to me because it was the first time I ever said it to anyone. And she said, "It's okay, I am too." And we became very good friends. And I kind of really loved her. She was just such a great person. I probably won't talk about like specifics or who they are because they're all still friends with me on social media. But yeah, I was out and I went through 9th and 10th grade out and having a great time. And then all of a sudden my parents decided to move and we moved back to Chula Vista. And so I had to switch high schools, and then it was very hard because I really loved performing, and I started auditioning and I started getting in all of the shows in Chula Vista High School because, and it was a performing arts school, so it was really a tight clique. It was a tough group. No one really liked me. Nobody liked me. Everybody hated me. No, I don't know if they hated me or not, but whatever. That doesn't matter now. And so I went through high school, and that was that. I still wasn't out at home. I mean, they knew, but I never said it. And yeah, and then when I was 19, I got my very first apartment, and I moved to North Park, which is in central San Diego, which I felt so much more at home. I was by myself. I loved it. So I lived there for a couple years and really started to discover what being gay was. Yeah. So that was great. Now, let's see. So when I lived in North Park, I really discovered what being gay was. So I was out to my family, I was out to my friends, but I still wasn't out at work. I never denied it, but I worked at a print company. We printed all the blueprints for this is gonna age me, but all of the brand new ballpark downtown San Diego. So we printed all the blueprints there. And I worked there with a bunch of straight men that, they were always talking about women, and they were very descriptive of what they like to do to women. And so I just never ever said anything until one person came up to me and they said, "Michael, can I ask you a personal question?" Wonder what that is. My response was, "Yeah, I'm gay." Now what, bitch? So it was a mixture of a tough childhood because, like I said, my mom was married to someone who was very abusive to me, and he always tried to toughen me up, and it wasn't until like later, like recently, he recognizes how hard he was on me. It's nice to be validated at some point. But I never really cared. I was always so happy. I always thought of being gay as my saving grace. If God or the universe or whatever you believe in, like, if they don't make mistakes, then they didn't make a mistake by making me gay. So I was okay, right? Because they didn't make mistakes. So I always figured that if I weren't gay, I would have ended up just like my family, and I would still be poor with no ambitions. Not that there's anything wrong with being, I don't mean poor, I mean broke, like lack of money. Being poor, I believe, is it's a frame of mind. If people say, "Oh, I'm poor," well, we all have lack of money sometimes, but that doesn't make you poor. So yeah. If you have any questions or anything, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond to them. Until next time, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching Michael's Reality. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on all social media, and as always, have an awesome day.